Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of 4 of learning how to use dowsing rods. If you guys did not see the first video, make sure to go check it out. The link will be in the description below. Also make sure to go follow my socials and like the video and share if you think somebody would be interested in it. So today for part 2 out of 4, we are going to be learning how to prepare yourself before you use dowsing rods. This is going to be the before you use dowsing rods and what to do to protect yourself from any evil spirits. The way I protected myself from evil spirits was I prayed, I saged, I used holy water, and I also used rose water because rose water attracts angels, such as your guardian angels, your protections, any spirits like relatives that passed away. Those are the type of things that they attract, which is good energies. Sage takes away all the bad energies and all the bad spirits so then they cannot enter in one place. Also did use salt. You can use any type of salt, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be fancy, but salts do protect you from bad spirits. If you guys don't have holy water, that's fine. My holy water is in a little case. I got it blessed by a priest, and basically what I did was I opened it up, and because there is a little hole right here, I just took some and I put on my hand, like this, or my wrist, and I just rubbed it in. And then once I was finished with that, I also grabbed some and I did the cross and I prayed to God. The next thing that I used was rose water. You can use any type of rose water. As I mentioned in the beginning, it does bring good spirits and it also brings angels. Angels are known to love the scent of rose water too. So you would just do the same thing. You put on your wrist and then you rub. And then you can also do the cross. But personally, I do not do that with the rose water. I also put it around my room in some places, so then angels would be attracted. The next thing that I did was I put salt around my room. Well, I didn't just throw salt, because then that would attract ants. I put salt on my window and on my door. I also put salt on the bottom of my bed or near my bed, so then any evil spirits go away, and I haven't had any nightmares at all in like the past year or so. What to do before you start using your dowsing rods. You want to cleanse the area that you're going to be using your dowsing rods, because if not, there is a possibility that evil spirits can get through. They can communicate to you pretending to be someone else that you know or that you love. I used incense. Now I have these incense. There's a different one. There's this one, which is kind of like in the shape, and what you would do is you would grab it, you would grab a lighter, and then you just light it, and then the smoke comes out. It cleanses your room. Personally, I like using these type of incense. Incense are usually a lot longer, but I am just going to use this tiny one just for a reference and a show and tell. I did the same thing as I do with this one. They give off the same scent, they're exactly the same. The only difference is that one's a triangle and it's a lot smaller. Usually these ones are really long, it's probably like a foot long, like that. And this one does give more of an incense, and it also lasts longer than the triangle. So I'm just gonna put these two to the side, and I would say they last about an hour, so they don't go away quickly. And the last thing that I did to cleanse my room before I used dowsing rods was I saged. Sometimes sage can be really expensive, but this one was pretty cheap. I don't remember how much my mother got it for, but what you do is kind of like the same thing with the incense. You just go like this. But this one will take a little bit longer than the incense. Now, once you light it up all the way, you can barely see it, but you would just sage, and you would go around the house, saging the house. Sometimes the sage does run out like this, so what you have to do is just continue with your lighter, and then you just continue saging. That's how I prepared my area to use my dowsing rods. So incense are very cheap, they're not expensive. You can buy the triangle ones, they come in these ones, sage, holy water, rose water, and last but not least, I think you guys would expect this, is I light up, try to guess. It's pretty easy to guess, a candle. I'm going to use this tiny candle for show, but usually I use one that's scented kind of like rose water. The ones that are scented like rose water attract angels. So once again, I just light up the candle. Simple, everybody knows how to light up a candle, and that's what I do to prepare before I use my dowsing rods. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for part 3 out of 4, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.